Shane here today, and we are still on a high from winning our award in Innovation and Excellence. And hopefully today we will show you some of the reasons why we won our award. And for this, we're going to take you through our after schools unit and give you a background on how we ended up building what we did. We've been running Oaktree for the last 18 years, and when we started our after school units, we initially operated out of an old primary school, and whenever we were operating there, we found that the rooms were very limiting for the kids. They were quite large, but they were very limited in all the activities that we thought the kids would need. We then tried some wraparound care based out of one of the local primary schools, and again we thought that was sort of institutionalized for the kids. We found it was very difficult to make an environment where the kids really enjoyed it, because they had just spent the whole day at the school, and it is tough for some of the kids to stay in that environment and let themselves go from their school day. Some of them just like to get away from it all. So we had a brief of we wanted to change the style of rooms that we had, and what we came up with was, rather than having the kids in one room, we would rotate the kids around different activities. So we needed to design a building where we would have lots of different activities going on that focused on play rather than teaching kids. And our motto was learning through play, because they will learn so much more when they're enjoying themselves, and when they don't feel like they're learning, that's when they benefit most. So we broke it down, and some of the things we wanted to focus on was construction, so to bring out the engineering from the kids, and really to inspire the kids as much as we could. The other one was arts and crafts. Arts and crafts is something that all after schools would bring in, but something we found was to have that mixed in with the other rooms. It was just there wasn't a lot of variety into it. So we wanted to design a room where we would have rather than just two-dimensional arts and crafts, we wanted three-dimensional, and we wanted the kids to be able to choose whatever they want to make. So we had the idea of having an arts and crafts studio, and that's where we come up with our creative studio. The other thing was sports. We know a lot of the kids love sports, and we know the benefits that has for the kids, so we decided to build our own dance studio and sports hall. The other area we thought was for computer gaming and stuff. We wanted to keep that limited, so we designed an area where it was just called a recreation area, and that's really where they have the choice, where some kids like to jump onto the Xbox, and we have an area as well. We've got a reading pods there, and we've got a nail bar and stuff for the girls, and just an area where they can just relax and chill out. The other area we have is our lounge, and within the lounge we have an area for a designated dining area, and again we wanted to be as unique as we possibly could. So whenever you see that, you'll see why it's so unique. And we also combined that with homework area and an area for the kids to do baking. One of the other points we would have focused on was for the parents. So we thought it very important to get a parents area, an area where especially new parents coming along, they could sit and have an environment where they feel comfortable to sort of wait in the nursery and just pop in to see their kids at any time, and also an area where they can just grab a cup of tea or coffee before they go to work. That was the brief we had. We also wanted to have a building that we could have our non-profit part of our business to be able to utilise the building on evenings and weekends for kids in the local community. and for this we knew we had to make the building quite a bit bigger. So the overall brief was to have the building probably twice the size that we needed for the nursery, and that was the best way to utilise all the different activities within the building. Um, One of the major hurdles we came with this was the size of the building, because it's about 10,000 square feet. On our first round of pricing for that, it was coming in around 1.3 million. Now, what we used to do, the benefit of having wraparound care was we were able to keep the costs so low. You know, we weren't paying for our rates, we weren't paying for electric. You know, there was a lot of things, and the rental in the school is very, very low. We knew we wanted to take it out of the school. We wanted rooms that were specific for the kids to enjoy themselves, but we knew we had to keep the costs down, because we have to compete with prices of other wraparound care. So we knew that 1.3 million was, apart from being way over our budget, it wouldn't be sustainable to keep the prices as low as other wraparound care if we kept at that budget. So we sat down and really redesigned the building from the ground up. And one of the first things we noticed was how sort of lazy our construction practices are in the UK. We haven't changed our construction practices that much in the last 60 years. So one of the surprising facts was that the more eco features we had in the building, the more the costs come down. So after about probably 100 different versions, we come up with a design that was actually down to 250,000, and this meant that our formula was still able to work. We were able to keep our prices down, similar to that of wraparound care, and we were able to work on different ways of bringing the building in so that it's not like a normal building, and there's inspirational features within the building itself. And one of the big things that the kids will notice all year round is the temperature in the building. It's got a nice, it stays around 18 degrees all year round, and there is no fossil fuels used in that. It's just the design of the building harnesses the solar gain coming from the south side, and the fact that we have such large windows on the south side means that all the rooms are really, really bright. But the comfortable temperature is one of the key things, because in a normal construction, the temperature down low where the kids may be is quite cold, whereas up at an adult temperature it gets there's quite a variation in the temperature. Whereas if you have a constant, it stays comfortable for everybody, no matter what their height is. So as we went on, we found that we have used so many eco features within the building. We started to make a point of that and have them as, instead of hiding the eco features, we brought them out so that we can teach kids that having the eco things within the building actually is a benefit to whether it be keeping the temperature at a constant temperature or at a constant rate, or the light level within the room. It's totally different from the normal construction type. And on the background there, you'll notice as well, within our play frame we built our solar array, and using this in conjunction with our electric vehicles, we were able to keep costs down even lower. The running cost is always a big thing for nurseries, so the fact that we can keep we have no fossil fuel costs. The other building that we had, we were probably running around 15,000 a year to heat it. In this building here, it wouldn't be 1,500. So that's a big plus when you're trying to keep efficiency and keep costs down. But so I'll walk you around the nursery, and each room I'll try and explain the different features and how we got over some of the hurdles. And we've ended up with a product now that we would love to see other schools maybe taking advantage of the built-in techniques, and that this design can be brought down in scale to normal domestic houses or brought up and scaled for large commercial buildings. But the idea of not having the need for fossil fuels to heat the building and just using the solar again is a real plus for many businesses, and hopefully someone will learn something from this and maybe pick up the different ideas. So now we'll have a walk around the whole building. This is our garden gallery, and as I said, that's our solar array. That was built into our play structure. The play structure, as you see, there's a lot of recycled features like the telegraph poles. As we go through here, the play structure itself is designed, there's areas where kids can get sort of a quieter area to sit and play, this area up here will be designed to help with old style play, things like hide and seek, and just inspire them to maybe break off into teams. And they have this. There's a lot of the design has came from the kids, so they wanted two areas what they call jails, one down there and one that we just passed. And you can see there's tunnels as well linking to the outside play structures. So we're just going to move down. This play structure here is for our Oaktree Kids, which would be our after school age bracket, and we do have another few play areas as well for the younger kids. This is our free fall. As you can see, it's a locked area that has to be supervised area. And the slides, we designed the slides into the bank just as a safety feature. There was a lot of assessment before we actually built anything to limit the amount of danger as much as possible, but at the same time still having that level of skill needed, especially our traversing wall here. This traversing wall is quite a long distance here, and none of Team Oaktree are able to complete this course, but we do have quite a few of the younger kids and the older kids able to complete this with ease. And again, the idea is to inspire the kids and build their skills as much as possible. And this area here, this is just our picnic area, and the kids would use this on a day like this. They would come out and have their snacks out here and have their lunch out here. And coming down here, this is we have a big sign as we would come out, and this would just give you a list of all the different play features. And you can see all the ones on the left there are for the Oaktree Kids, and we would have the ones on the right would be split between Oaktree Baby and Oaktree Kids as well. So I'm just going in here, and this would be the main entrance, and as you can see we have two areas split. We have on the left there, that goes through to the Oaktree Baby, and we would have the Oaktree Preschool that would link the baby right up to our Oaktree Kids. So as you can see there on the outside as well, we would have danger zone, and this door would be alarmed, so anytime that door is opened, the alarm alerts us to that the kids is either coming in or going out. So this is the construction zone. I just mentioned this earlier on, and we designed different icons for each room, and we also would have a list of the benefits of that type of play. And within this, the construction room is really just an area where we would have maybe 60 kilos of Lego brick in here. Lego is one of the most popular, and we would also have sticker bricks and any sort of play activities that would bring on the engineering type of inspiration play. And on the ceiling there as well, you notice that's our heat recovery unit, and In the winter time, instead of just bringing in the cold air or opening windows, we use this so that the cold air is warmed up by the stale air going out. That's just another one of our eco features. And on the wall as well, you notice the Lego. We have the Lego on the wall itself so the kids can build vertically as well. So coming out of here, this is our indoor pond, and on the indoor pond, this is a great area for the kids coming in, especially new kids, and they'll come over and they'll actually feed our fish. And you can see anytime the fish see someone coming along, they come swimming over because they're expecting to get fed again. But it's a great feature, and also this is another one of our eco features because the indoor pond actually helps keep the building cool during the summer months. And next door to that is our team office, and within it we would have, there's Michelle, Michelle's just coming out, and you can see within the office itself we have, this is all our awards that we've won in recent years, and you can see our recycled brick as well. It's just another feature within the office. And going back out, this is the lounge, and within the lounge we would have this designated for different areas of learning. So we would do baking, dining, homework, and then we'd have our parent lounge here as well. So going in, the first thing you'll notice about the lounge is the size. It's much bigger than the normal rooms, and we also have over in the corner, that's just a board showing our different eco vision, and as you'll be aware, we are a green flag holder in Oaktree, and this is just an area where the kids sort of rotate around, taking on duties and learning about the different eco features within the building. The brick, this brick here, there's a lot of this throughout the nursery. That brick is over 100 years old, and then we have old meets new. We have a couple of different bricks made out of Lego, and this was just picked out. We had the kids making these, building these at the time of construction, and there's a few of these left around the building. And coming through to, oh, that noise there in the background, that would be the train just kicking off. Our train is on a sensor, so whenever the kids come in, our train takes off. We picked up this idea whenever we were building the nursery. We had seen this in a garden centre, and we'd seen how much the kids enjoyed watching this go around. So because it's an area where the kids would be dining, and they would be just sitting in here, and they love to watch the train go around. And that's from young kids right to the oldest kids. Love to see the train. This area here, this is our parents area, and as you can see, we've an awful lot of thank you cards from our parents over the years, and they would have the opportunity to come in here and have a cup of tea or coffee, and if they're not able to sit here, this is the parents' coffee making area, and they would just have the choice, and that's their machine there, and they would make a cup of tea or coffee, and sometimes they'll just grab it and bring it to work with them. Coming through here, this is our chef's domain, and this really is just a commercial kitchen. And again, we designed this from scratch. This is one of the new styles of kitchen where you would have a separate raw meat area. This is after the new E. coli recommendations, we had an area specifically for raw meat, and then this would be cooked meat side here, and then this is our cooking area with the extractor fan. So we're lucky enough to have a great chef on board here, and we have a great commercial kitchen for the kids. So This area here, this is our soft play area, and again this activate, it's not complete yet, but when it is, there's just another area for the kids during the wet days to give them an opportunity to burn off some steam. So we're coming back through past our pond again, and that's just another one of our features down there. That's for our battery recycling. And if we come in here, this is going upstairs. One of the things you notice on our stairs is we tried to incorporate, we tried to make the stairs look like a stack of books, and there's just different features like this to inspire the kids. The kids may be reading one of these books, or they may decide they want to read one of these books. And we come up now to this is our dance studio and sports hall. So we can set up our sports hall in different ways. The net is pulled over, so the last time this was being used, we were obviously using it as the sports hall. So whenever we have the kids in here, they can use this for their indoor football, basketball, dodgeball, and it's a really safe area for them. And it's great for the wet weather, where they can burn off all that excess steam. And as you can see, this is our mirrors along this area here. So we just have to pull back the net, and we can use this as a full dance studio for the kids. And we're going to take a shortcut. This is through to our creative studio, and as you can see, that's the icons we had for the creative studio, and again we listed the benefits within this. So through here, it's just a room that is sort of inspired any sort of craft or arts. As you can see, the kids have been doing what looks like a volcano of some sort. But the big thing with this room here is that it's really child-led. The kids, they know where the paints are, they know where all the different materials are. There's a lot of recycling done in here as well. Obviously there's the old bottles, but there's a lot of, whether it be the recycled milk cartons, or there's all sorts of recycled materials used here all the time. And the kids, they work as individual or work as a team, and they really come up with the ideas of what they want to make in here. So next room, we come out here, and this is our recreation room. And the recreation room, we have there's the different areas within that. We've got a reading pods, the nail bar, hair salon, gaming, and again the benefits within that. So you can see here that on this side we have the nail bar and the hair, and there's some of our Xboxes, and right around the room we have the Xboxes along there, and this is one of our favourite areas. This is our reading pods, and the kids love to get in there, even just to chat between themselves or read. It's probably the most popular area within the recreation here. But the idea here is to sort of let them relax and do what they want. And they would have about 40 minutes in each room. And outside here, if I go outside, it's going to put an alarm off here just because I'm going over. I'm going into the danger zone, but I just wanted to show you the that's our outdoor pond. And these we don't feed these fish at all. They just rely on the flies landing on the water, and the water is oxygenated by the water coming off the roof and going down into our pond. It just comes down into waterfall, but also it gets redirected back into our building here. And this is our tank, and again I was saying about making some of the features really visible, and even on a dry day like today, you will still hear some of the water going in because it rained the other day. The grass roof holds the water for quite a while, and then it comes down into this tank. Whenever the tank's full, then it'll overflow into the pond. But that tank there is able to supply all the toilets within the building, and that saves us on water over the year. So I think that's all of the areas. One of the areas outside here, we didn't get to go around outside, but you can see from up here. I'm just checking to make sure there's no kids playing down there at the moment. But yeah, so that's our sand area. That the sand works and the hydro works on the other side of that, used by our bigger kids. And then you can see the areas for younger, that's for the babies there, and then that's for toddlers over there. And then in the background you can see that's our tower, and that's the roof of that is made from all recycled bottles. And there's quite a few features in that. The last wall still hasn't been finished, and it's going to have outdoor reading pods for the older kids, and they'll have an area to look through to the wildflower garden. So I'll just turn this around again. So that's our tour over for today, and hopefully I have covered everything within our Oaktree Kids, and later on I'll be doing another video for our Oaktree Baby and our Oaktree Preschool. But just to recap, one of the big things we said was our price, and we were able to keep our prices down at, it ranges from £17.59 per day for our premium rate, and whenever it comes to school holidays, summer holidays, this price stays at £17.59. So parents find that whenever it comes to summer holidays, they don't see a big hike in their bills, and this would include everything, all the meals provided by our great chef, and there's no extra costs. The parents would see the price just staying the same all year round, and hopefully, as well as inspiring the kids to learn through play, we would save yourselves some money. So if you'd like to call down to Oaktree to have a look round, or if you want any more information, just private message me or just call down to us anytime. We have an open door policy, and we're good to see you. Thanks.